Hello, my name is Adam Schwartz, and thank you for taking the time to learn more about M.E.D.S, the Mobile Electronic Data System. We are going to go through a tour of the entire system right now. Right now we're at the login screen, so I'm just going to log in, and then we have the options of going through the various stations within the clinic. We're going to start off at triage, where patients are initially entered. So we'll click New Patient, and we'll enter the patient's name. In this case, we'll enter Sarah Williams, who is a female, born in 1988. We also have the ability to mark that the patient is just there for goodies, or what we call hygiene products, such as vitamins, toothbrushes, toothpaste, etc. In this case, we're not going to mark that because she needs to see a medical team. And she is here because she has grippe. Notice that we have the common complaints that we see available with just the click of a button. Of course, that can be customized by you, or you can manually type things in. We can also, of course, enter vitals, and you have the ability of manually typing a number in or using the slider bar. In this case, Sarah knows that she is not pregnant. We can also enter any relevant past medical history or allergies if needed, and we can save this note. The system supports adding multiple patients to be grouped together. This is a feature that comes in handy if a family is being seen and they are going to be together throughout clinic. In our case, we're just going to leave Sarah as an independent patient, assign her a number, and send her to the next station, to the med station queue. Now if I was in triage, I'd start triaging the next patient. However, we're going to jump over to the med team. The system supports multiple users using it at the same time, of course. Here we'll say we're at med team station number 1. Now we can see which patients are waiting to be seen. It shows us how long they've been waiting. Here we can see Sarah's been waiting for 0 minutes. We'll sign up to take care of Sarah now. From this screen, we can see all of the vitals and any information entered by the triage team. And then we can start adding our assessment and plan. When we go to add an assessment, we can see the most common diagnoses at the top, and that of course is fully customizable by the group. And that is one of the great things about M.E.D.S is when you use the system year after year, you can see what did we see most and tailor not only the options for that, but what medications you bring. Here we will say that Sarah is suffering from allergies. If desired, we can go and enter a note about it, but in this case we're just going to leave it blank. We can then enter our plan. For our plan, we have the ability to enter free text for a procedure we did or for anything else we did in the plan, or we can prescribe something from the pharmacy. We also have the ability to say medications that are dispensed at the med team that are common. For example, ibuprofen is something we prescribed a lot, but we'll prescribe something for the pharmacy. And for the pharmacy medications, we have them divided into categories. The great thing about M.E.D.S is your entire formulary, including medications, strength, and inventory, are entered in advance. In this case, I'm going to say that we're going to give a medication for allergy, and all the medications in that category appear here. And in our case, we're going to go and give her some loratadine. We can then see the available strengths. Here we only have 10 milligram strengths, so that's what we're going to go with. Again, because the system has a real-time inventory feature, if we were out of loratadine or out of a particular strength, it would appear that way here. You can populate the dispense amounts in advance if you pre-packaged your medications in baggies, or whatever the case may be. In our case, we mark that loratadine is in 30, count 30 bags, and we can say, take 1 daily. Again, if we're dispensing it at the med station, if we do have the medication handy, we can mark that there. If not, this will be sent over to the pharmacy to fulfill. At this point, we can go and add more assessments and plans as needed, but for the purposes of this demonstration, we'll complete the medical record from the med station point of view and send her over to the pharmacy. Again, if I was at the med team, I would see what patient is next waiting to be seen, but for the purpose of this demonstration, we'll pretend we're over at pharmacy now. And we can say, hey, we have some new orders put in. We can sign up And we can see that some loratadine was ordered. We can see who it was ordered by, in case we need to go and ask that provider any questions, or if we did run out of the medication, or whatever the case may be. And we have the ability to accept the order as prescribed, or if we need to change some aspect of it, we can do that. For example, if we wanted to change the dispense amount, we can easily click change the dispense or the SIG. We can double that because we realize, hey, we have more on hand. We can go and click save. At this point, we have fulfilled this order and we can mark her complete. At the pharmacy, I'd see whatever patients are waiting. There are no patients left. This brings us to our final station, what we call the goodie station, or you might call it the wellness dispensing station, which is where we dispense our hygiene products such as toothbrush, toothpaste, as well as vitamins and anti-parasites. We can see Sarah's waiting, so we'll open her up, and we have a checklist. We see that Sarah is of childbearing age, and her pregnancy status is not pregnant. So therefore, we're comfortable saying that she can have albendazole. We'll provide some counseling that she should not get pregnant in the next month. And we will give her some prenatal vitamins because she's interested in getting pregnant soon. And we will give her a 90-day supply. We're not going to do fluoride or glasses, and then we can mark her complete. The great thing about M.E.D.S is when the trip is over, you have the ability to go back and look at all of the data to help you plan for subsequent trips. M.E.D.S works by having a single laptop act as the server at a remote clinical site. It does not require an internet connection. Devices including iPads and Android-powered tablets can be used to connect to M.E.D.S. Thank you for taking the time to learn more about M.E.D.S. We invite you to learn more by clicking the Contact Us button at the upper right of your screen. Thank you very much.